Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to April 2020 Tarotscope. I'm going to begin with looking at the theme for April, and the theme is Come to Life. There's been a bit of checkout for some of you, and I feel like it's not so much that you all entered checkout in the month of April as much as the bulk of you. Somewhere along the line in April, you're going to check out. There's going to be just the sense of done, can't do anymore. I just can't. And so you're just going to check out. And if you notice in the picture here, she's slowly painting herself. She's giving color back to your life. And so when you get to that point where you realize, oh, that's what's going on. That's what I'm feeling. That's what's missing. And when you recognize, oh, I see, I've checked out. When you get to that point, then you got to focus on what it is that brings you back to life. You need to paint color back into your life. And this feels very much family oriented. Connecting with, be it actual blood family or be it people who feel like family. Reaching out in such a way. And you can just full on reach out to these people and be like, hey, I'm just overwhelmed and I need you to help me come back to life. Or if it's just low-key kind of easing in so that you can help them to understand you just need to communicate. Whatever it is that you need to do, please do. But there's definitely an overall sense that at some point, and it feels more like around the beginning of that second week of April, just an overall sense of just done, exhausted, checking out. And I don't want to say to rush out of that phase. I would say when you get to that point, do what you need to do to heal. Take the time. If it means taking a nap, however long that nap may be, go right ahead and do so. But make sure that you know who you can call in or know what you need as far as your supplies are to come back to life. And your focus for the April will be eventually that. You will be focusing on doing what it takes to reliven yourself. So that's the focus, and I hope you have resources for that, because I just feel a huge sense of overwhelm, and I don't know, I just feel like I need to remind you that you're not alone. And don't let yourself get buried by the overwhelm. And reach out. Have the resources. Even if you're not feeling it yet, have the resources available. Know who it is that you will contact. Connect with them now already so that you already have a foundation with them as far as communicating back and forth. And then if you never need it, if for some reason you manage to, because you've seen this video and you knew it was coming, you managed to avoid it beforehand, no harm has been done. But if you do need it, then it's already there and available for you. So please make sure you have those people that you can connect with to kind of help you add some color back into your life and breathe life back into yourself. Your strength for the month is 7 of Pentacles. And it's just waiting. Waiting for what has meant to be come to pass to come to pass. And don't get overwhelmed by the waiting. Things take time, no matter what it is. You know, be it planting a garden and waiting for things to be ready for harvest, to whenever storms occur and waiting for it to pass and be well enough to be able to go out and clean up the debris afterwards. Either scenario, it's just things take time. And so that's your strength, recognizing that things take time and knowing that this too shall pass. You have what it takes to get through it. Take rests when you need it. Don't rush anything. Don't rush anything, especially for yourself. Don't think, well, I should be doing this and this should be accomplished and this should be done and I should feel this way. Don't focus like that. Know that where you are right now is perfectly okay. If it's something you need to move out of, recognize and validate that it's something you need to move out of, and then recognize when it's time to move. So, you know, it's like sitting at a street light. you know you're going to move forward eventually, but it's usually wise to wait until the light turns to the color that tells you to go. It's usually not wise to sit at the light and know that you're going to be going eventually and just go, because traffic might be coming in the other direction and you might end up in an accident. So things take time, and just recognize it. Recognize where you are, recognize the rules of engagement in that position, and just be open and ready to move when the light turns to go, and then move accordingly. Okay? An obstacle for you is Ace of Swords. New thoughts. The downtime that you may experience right now is going to be allowing just a flood of thoughts. And some of them are encouraging, and some of them are just platonic ideas and concepts that pop in your head, and some of them are going to be overwhelming. And those are the ones that are draining you of the color in your life. Your obstacle is when you are waiting for the light to change for you to go, is to make sure that the thoughts are controlled by you so that they don't drain you of your color, drain you of your life. You need to be cognizant of your thoughts and just be the one who controls them. If they get overwhelmed, whatever it is that you connect on a spiritual level, find a way that you can communicate. And if that's not something that you utilize, and you utilize physical friends and family members, again, turning to them again when you feel this overwhelm. But definitely handing those thoughts over in some format so that you're not overwhelmed and they basically plug an IV into you and drain you of your energy, drain you of your color. This is your obstacle, but it's one of the reasons why I'm bringing it up is to let you know that it doesn't have to be. When we see obstacles, it doesn't mean we have to be stumbled by them. It doesn't mean that we have to be overwhelmed or crushed by them. A lot of times, and especially in instances like this, when we are being forewarned like this, the nice thing is that it's basically telling you, you have what it takes to be in control of this. So take the opportunity to get the tools that you need to control this, and then control them when they come up. So again, your obstacle is your thoughts. Make sure you're in control of them. Make sure that you have the toolkit that you need to assist you, be it physical or spiritual, to be able to control these thoughts and to be able to push aside the ones that might be too overwhelming, that want to plug into you and drain you of your life and your color. Remember that there are things in time that really do require us to stop and be patient and wait. And you are at a moment right now where, or you're going to come up at a moment in April where you're just going to have to stop at the light because it's not your turn to go. But don't let the thoughts overwhelm you while you're waiting for that light to change. Just prepare. This is basically a way of telling you to prepare yourself, because you have everything you need. You have all it takes to control your thoughts. You have all it takes to not just bring your life back to life, bring yourself back to life, bring color back into your life, but you actually have control over, recognizing and either keeping it from plugging into you and draining you, or recognizing it soon enough that you can pull the cord from that and not give it life, but rather give yourself life. So I hope that helps you. I hope that gives you the inspiration, encouragement, and self-empowerment you need to tackle what you have, what may be coming in the month of April, and to give you strength as you move throughout this time. I hope you have a good month, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Blessings.